Alright, well, we're at a different spot today. We, as in me and CreekFishingAdventures. And for once, like this is the first time I think I've ever seen this happen. We've got this whole area to ourselves. Any other time that we come and try to fish this, we're bumping shoulders with people. I mean, there's one guy with a boat, but as far as the bank situation goes, we got it to ourselves. But anyway, we're splitting up here, checking different parts of the bank, seeing what's biting where, just trying to find the fish first. Since I can't make up my mind, I'm going down here with 3 rods, to have a little variety and see if we can find some fish. I'm going to throw a chatterbait around, a couple of little crappie jigs, little swim bait, stuff like that. See if we can get on them. Now, in the past, we have done pretty dang well here, but it's been kind of 50-50. But last time I was here with a buddy of mine, we couldn't get away from yellow bass, which I would not be opposed to that. So anyway, let's get to fishing. Are you serious? First cast backlash, and my chatterbait is snagged. Well, that's one hell of a way to start the day. Let's throw on a 3/8 ounce rooster tail and see how fast we can snag and break it off. Check this out. I ain't got a clue who makes this swim bait. Hook's got a little bit of rust on it, but it's still good and sharp. But got a free swim bait. That ain't been down there long either. Kind of like my chatterbait that I just broke off a few minutes ago. What have I snagged into? I have snagged into a cheap Walmart brand rod sock. Seriously? Well, there goes I lost my leader too. A rooster tail. Well, for the time being, I'm putting you up because the bigger baits, losing them's getting expensive already. Well, we have been here for about 30 minutes and neither one of us got a single bite. Yeah, that's making this spot very, very discouraging. What to do? Okay, so we spent about 45 minutes to an hour fishing this spot. Nothing. I mean, the shad, that's one thing. The shad in this spot is disgustingly sick. Like, you see little flickers all across this little slough, little bay, whatever you want to call it, but nothing is chasing them. So anyway, we're going to jump to another spot that we got a little bit more confidence in, and hopefully things change up there. Alright, we're finally at spot number 2, and where we're going to fish at is pretty much just straight through the woods, about 300 yards. Fished back there before, caught a couple, but just depends on how slick the bank is. Like, it's kind of steep back there, and it has been slick, but the water's down. It's had time to dry out a little bit, so we're going to walk through the woods and hopefully not get shot, because it is deer season. There's nobody parked here besides me and John, so I don't think we'll have to worry about that too much. So here goes nothing. That is not a fish. There we go. Monster. A bluegill about 3 inches long. I can't lift that one. There we go. Got another monster about a ½ inch bigger than the last one. It's better than nothing. I am about to put a little bit bigger jig on this one and swap out or retie my other one in hopes of getting a little bit more distance, because these that are holding up right here on the bank are just microscopic. And I can't get a lot of distance with this little micro jig. Just too light with this wind. A little bit nicer, but not by a lot. That's a decent sized red ear. Red ear. I need to get a picture of you real quick so I don't forget from my logbook. Let's get you back. John's down there out fishing me with a crappie. Actually, he's out fished me pretty much the whole day. But that is a pretty dang good crappie. That's larger. What do I have? Crappie! Jeez! Biggest crappie of the year for me. That's every bit of 11.5 inch crappie right there. There you go, you can see it a little bit better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, black crappie. Let's get a picture and get it back. There we go. I ain't getting too close to this mud because it is fairly soft. I just don't want to get stuck up to my eyeballs in mud. Had my camera off, and go figure I hook into a fish. A chunky yellow perch. Ooh. Man, that perch's gill plate did some damage there. Seriously, I cannot get away from the freaking snags. Fish, finally. Little yellow bass. Finally made a damn cast without getting snagged on something. Monster. Let's get you back. Oh no, what did we do? We caught a fish. That's strange. You get those fins down because you are sharp, and I don't feel like getting stabbed. Ah, screw it. Finally, it's a tiny little, what are you? Tiny little bluegill, but still. Had to bend the hook out to catch that monster. Well, I am sick and tired of feeding jig heads to the apparently 400 billion stumps and tree limbs that are out here in front of me. So I'm going to jump the bank here and go way down to about right there somewhere, where that guy that does all the creek fishing stuff, y'all probably know who he is. He's wearing them out down there, so let's take a little hike and go catch some fish, hopefully. Well, Mr. Dalton had to leave because I got basketball or something like that this evening. So we got this bank to ourselves, and he said that they were still biting when he decided to walk away, so I'm gonna get down here, get rigged up. Give it about 45 minutes because we've got about an hour and a half to fish before it gets dark, and I have walked these woods well after dark more times than I want to ever admit. So let's get rigged up and get fishing. That's nicer. Is it what I came up here for? Certainly is. Chill. Well, our first crappie up here is a little white crappie. You can usually tell a white crappie apart from a black crappie because, well, white crappie have a more pronounced vertical bars, and their dorsal spines, usually 4 to 6 of them, and they usually have a little bit more of a yellowish hue to them. Let's get you back. What are you? Because you got it in all of about 1.5 feet of water. Yeah, little yellow bass. Thought it was a white bass at first, but didn't have the eye color. Yeah, white bass and yellow bass get confused for each other a lot. White bass almost always have a yellowish eye to them. Bodies are a little bit differently shaped, and the bars on their side are way more broken up. That's nicer. Ah, it's because it's a bass fish. And he was all of like 1.5 feet deep in water. Well, we've caught a pretty good variety of species today, and fortunately for y'all, I didn't include all of the colorful language I used for every time I've snagged today. If I did, this video would be 4 hours long. What are you? Because you feel nice. I'm only using 2-pound test, so. Ah! Fine specimen of a drum. Dang it, today has been a multi-species kind of day. I'll have to look at the pictures to see what all we've caught. Let's get you back. But yeah, this has definitely been a very much so multi-species type day. What are you? You is a crappie. Wow, those spines on that anal fin hurt. You wasn't all that deep at all. You was maybe 1.5 feet. That was fun, except for where he stabbed me in the fingers with his butthole spines. But I took about a 15-minute break, just kind of let everything calm down, because I'm sure they got sick and tired of seeing the same bait or two come by every 30 seconds. So I just sat down, doom scrolled Facebook and Instagram for about 15 minutes, and it seems like the bite picked back up for now, which we're only going to give it about 30 minutes and then make the walk back. Another one. Didn't even feel that one bite. I just felt like I was running into a snag. He just sit there. Little micro peen crappie. Kind of took coming down here to John's spot and taking over it to salvage this video, which he was leaving anyway, so I didn't exactly invade it too much. Another one. These crappie are sitting at some weird depths. Like I can't put my finger on where they're at in the water column. There we go. I knew you wasn't hooked that good, but yeah, all of these crappie have been anywhere from, say, 1.5 feet to, I'm guessing, close to 6 feet. It's weird. Like, they usually stay in one depth or one range, at least around here. Well, we are snagged for the final time today. Unfortunately. So we are going to pack it up and make our way back to the vehicle, because stomping through all that brush is not all that fun during the day, and I really don't want to do it after it gets dark. So anyway, we'll see when we get back to the vehicle. If today wasn't a struggle bus, I don't really know what was. Started out at the first spot and neither one of us got a single bite over the course of like an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, something like that. So we drove about another 30, 40 minutes, something like that, to where we're at today, and got into some. Well, I got mostly into snags. Like, that was a lot of snags. I probably lost half a spool of line on those rods just from breaking off, but we caught some fish. We found some good crappie. John definitely caught some good crappie. As far down the bank as he was from where I was fishing at, I could see his crappie very well. He caught some dang good ones, and I don't know what else he caught, so you'll have to just watch his video on that. But we caught fish, found where they're biting at in another location, and yeah, going to be back up here pretty soon, and hopefully the fish are biting a little bit better and less snags. So, anyway, if you like these crappie fishing, multi-species type stuff, which today very much so was a multi-species type fishing video. I don't remember how many different species we caught, but there was quite a few. But if you like these kind of videos, check out all the links in the video description. Anytime you buy stuff through those links, it helps the channel out a lot, and I appreciate it when people do buy stuff through those links. Hope you like the video. We'll see you in the next one.